Hey, good afternoon. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little leather repair work. Let me show you this. I have a vintage leather jacket here that is pretty nice. Fits me like a glove. You'll see that the seams are coming apart here and here. You can see where I did some repair before. See the thread hanging there where I sewed the cuffs up by hand. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to take something that you normally would throw away. Oh, there's another repair I made. You normally throw this away or give it away or send it to the thrift shop, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make this repair. So, let's see. Set the camera up so I can use my hands. Okay. So what we're going to do is you open the coat up. And what you do, you pick the area where you want to work. Okay, we're going to work on this sleeve here. So what we do is we open it up, turn the old sleeve right inside out. Grab it at the cuff and pull it inside out. Now you've got the liner exposed, okay? Chances are if the seams are coming apart, there's probably a small spot in the liner where here's some edging that's coming off. That's minimal damage, but I can repair that later. So where I went in is right here at the shoulder. Here's my old stitching from when I repaired it before. I've cut that out so that I can expose this inner leather. Now all you need to do is open this up just enough to get your hand in there and pull that sleeve inside. Pull it from out of that liner gently so you don't tear anything. Now if this liner here is pretty durable, but some of these liners are like a satin or polyester and it can be very difficult to sew. So you want to look at the liner before you start doing the work, if it's a liner that you can salvage, or you can put a whole new liner in it. Okay, now I've got the sleeve exposed. Here's the hole right here. It's old stitching coming apart. So what you do is you start right here about an inch up from where the stitching is opened. Go up at least an inch and run the needle through, right through the same old holes as best you can. The needle should slide right through it. Make sure you use a thimble or a piece of hard leather to push the needle in, but just go right through them same old holes. And you can use a double loop stitch. I like to double stitch it. You can, if you single stitch it, it'll throw it together for cosmetics, but if you take your time and put a good stitch in it, it'll hold for a long time. And do the same thing when you get down to the end where the hole ends. Continue on past it a good inch. And then once you've made that sewing repair, you take the sleeve, you tuck it back inside the liner, you reach in the sleeve hole from outside the jacket and gently worm your hand in there and find that cuff. Find the cuff and then pull it out just like that. So there's the sleeve again. Now the liner's back inside the coat where it's supposed to be. Now what you do is you do the same thing you were going to do for the leather. You go back. If you want to take that loose stitching out, take the loose stitch all the way back, or you can cut it off after you've sewn it up. But I like to get all that garbage out of there. So leave the string long for a minute. Run your stitching back. Same thing. Start an inch in. Make sure you secure your stitching with some good stitch knots, and then fold the raw end inside. And again, try and run your needle and string right through pretty much the same old holes. And what you do is, to hold this together, you take some safety pins or straight pins and you pin it together to hold it into place so that you can run that needle in. And you only need a couple of them. So, you know, you sew up there. It really doesn't take that long. And again, once you get up to where the hole ends, where the space is closed up, you want to run it past a good inch. I like to go a good inch. Alright, this jacket I bought at a yard sale for $5. It's my favorite jacket. If you can run a needle and some thread, you can keep a good jacket alive. I get a lot of compliments on this coat. It's a nice coat. It's one of my favorites. So hopefully this was a good lesson for you. Maybe you'll be able to salvage some things that are pretty important to you, or maybe some sentimental value. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a hunk of crap and it looks decent. It doesn't matter. It's all clothing. It's insequential. It's the individual that's important. This is brought to you by Prospect Studio and myself, Zachary Polk. Have a good day.